this is Carly Talks Music. Today I'm talking about Sister Hazel's All For You. This is the oldest song I've chosen to talk about. It was released, I think it was released in 1994. For those of you that don't know Sister Hazel, you must have been living under a rock because they're amazing. They've been around since 1993. They're from Gainesville, Florida. I never know what kind of genre to put them in because to me, they're just Sister Hazel. I mean, people might put them in a country or like folk or southern rock type of thing. I mean, they could all fit in each of those, but they really are their own sound, and it's a beautiful thing. For those of you that are watching my videos for the first time, just so you are aware of kind of what goes on with these videos, I post a link to the video in the info box below, and then you can either click on the link and listen to the song before you hear my comments or after you hear my comments, depending on, what floats your boat. The reason I chose to talk about this song is because my parents used to play this for me when I was really, really little. My dad is a huge fan of Sister Hazel, and of course my mom loves them too, but I've had the lyrics to this song memorized since I was like 5. Almost literally. This was the song that they would play for me and my brother when we were growing up, and it's always had a special place in my heart. And something very cool is that when I was a junior in high school, I actually got to play in a little background orchestra with Sister Hazel when they came to play on one of their holiday tours in Dallas. It was one of the coolest things. It was like everything came full circle. My parents were all there, and it was so cool. I don't know how we got chosen, like how my high school got chosen to play with them, but on that holiday tour they invited a choir group and an orchestra group from high schools in the area, and they would rehearse the music, and then we had a dress rehearsal like during sound check with them, and then we performed with them at the House of Blues in Dallas, and it was fun, let me tell you. I don't know if I have any photos from it anymore. If I can find them, I'll put them at the end of the video if you want to actually see that I played with them. Hopefully I can find them. Anyways, moving on to the actual song. This chord pattern at the very beginning of the song with the strumming and the finger picking, kind of going high to low, high to low, high to low, and then just strumming through is like a very statement chord and style. I mean, I feel like whenever people hear that chord, they're like, oh, it's all for you, I love this song. And, I mean, for me, it does that too, but it's like, oh, this song. Ken Block is the lead vocalist, although they all sing, which is one of my favorite parts, but I'll get to that in a second. Ken Block, he's one of the coolest dudes. I mean, like I said, I got to meet him and work with him for a night, but so caring, so nice. He and the rest of Sister Hazel have done a lot of like benefit type things now, because they've been, like I said, they've been around since 1993. So about 20 years they've been together, working, traveling, making music. Anyway, Ken Block's voice is, again, like other vocalists I've talked about, very characteristically his own, but at the same time, it's a voice that you strive for because it's so freaking perfect. I mean, even when he performs live, it's recognizable to him, but it's like so many people want that voice that so many people try to emulate that voice. But it's Ken's, so you better let him keep it. So like I said before, pretty much everybody sings, except I think the drummer, but don't take my word for it. And their harmonies are almost always flawless. I mean, they've been in the business for so long, you would hope that they'd be flawless, but even when they started out, they were freaking flawless. I mean, especially you go hear them live, or if you look up any of their live recordings, you can tell just how in tune with the music these guys are. It's just amazing, and how in tune with each other they are, because their harmonies seem to always match no matter what. They can do whatever they want with their harmonies. Oh, it's a spectacle, it really is. Of course, one of the great things about this song is the lyrics, and I'll post a link so that you can look up the lyrics too, but I mean, he sings clear enough that you can usually tell what he's saying without having to look up the lyrics. One of my favorite lines in the song is during kind of the bridge part of the song, where he says, Rain comes pouring down, falling from the sky, words without a sound coming from your eyes. Isn't that cool? Like, just think about that. The way that he just pushes those two types of, like, metaphors, I suppose, together. It's very, very ingenious, and it really does touch your soul. I don't know, whenever I really understood what that line meant, it was like the song opened up a whole new world for me. Because like I said, I listened to this when I was really little, so of course I liked to sing it and it was catchy, but I didn't know what the words meant until I was older. The guitar solo in this song is also pretty cool, but I love watching them perform this song live because the lead guitarist, Ryan Newell, changes up what he's doing with the guitar like every time. I mean, you gotta say, like, if this song was released in like 1994 and they keep playing this song, gotta change it up a bit, right? So I feel like the guitar solo he plays every time is very different, even though the solo in the song is really nice and melodic and fun and high energy, you know? I urge you, when you listen to this song, if you haven't heard it before or are hearing it for, you know, the second time or millionth time, listen when there's a part after the bridge where it's just the guys singing and drums. And I urge you to really try to listen for the textures and the harmonies there, because there's a lot of stuff going on. They don't do just like parallel thirds or parallel sixths, you know, that you'll hear in a lot of kind of pop-ish, melodic, catchy things. They are all doing something different while Ken Block's got the melody, so listen carefully for that too. And of course the song is just a lot of fun to sing because it's melodic and catchy, and you know, it gets stuck in your head, but then it's one of those songs, one of the few songs, you know, that you don't mind having stuck in your head because it's fun to sing and it's fun to share with people because it's a really beautiful song. Before I go, I wanted to let you know again about my website. It's carlytalksmusic.com. I will be posting write-ups of shows that I go to and other musical ramblings and things like that. Also, I now have a Twitter account, so if you're on Twitter and want to follow me, check me out at carlytalksmusic. Thanks again for watching.